it's a good Thursday morning. Coming to let the ladies out. And my neighbor's property is getting fertilized. I've been hearing machinery all around lately. But I've got some lettuce and some scraps, some apples, and some bologna for my chickens. We've been so busy this week, we've not cooked very much meat, and when we did, we ate it, so we didn't have a lot of leftovers. Hey, girls! Hi! Hello, gorgeous ladies. Hello, Daisy. Daisy's the light one. She's my favorite. I threw it on your head, Jojo. Oh, goodness. We've been doing so much outside that I am just tired, and I have the heart and the desire to do so much, but man, I'm just so tired. I don't think there's anything under here. I'm gonna turn this over. Yeah, there's nothing under there, girls. There's no need. What I thought about doing is pouring water out, like at night, a pretty good bucket of water, and laying these rugs on it so that there'll be worms the next morning for my girls. Anyway, I am dragging. I ordered an 8x8 pop-up canopy for my greenhouse. Hold on, I'll tell you why. Got 3 eggs today so far. We filled up the boxes yesterday with the tractor, or we would have been dead because we were already tired doing it with the tractor. To get ready to plant everything. I think we've got just a couple more cool mornings, and then I can start putting everything out. I came out earlier this morning and opened the greenhouse door because it gets hot in there. And hold on, let me go set these on the porch. So I've had a greenhouse a year and a half, something like that. And we had a pretty good, we always get a lot of wind up here. We had a lot of good storms though, and windy, stormy days, and the window broke off. And so I just taped it shut all winter, and then we put a big plastic tarp on it, a clear one. And I left that for a while, and I couldn't decide what to do. So I needed to open this because it gets really hot in here. Let me turn on the power strip. Turn my little fountain on. And, uh-oh, that looks like it's leaning a little bit. I have to find out. I'll have to set something underneath that foot. Anyway, everything is coming up very well. These are a little slow. They'll catch up. The ones that have already taken off, I'm going to move them off side here to the side, and these guys are already moved off side. But anyway, I used to have my work table right here, and then it would leak in before we put the tarp. And so the tarp solved the problem. And then it rained really good the other day, and I came in and there was water right here. So, like I think I said in the other video, I went around and put this little plastic border all around the edge and then the gravels to try to keep the rain out. See, right there's the little edge, and you can see it right there. And it seems to work really well. And then I used this last year, and I tied it to the other side, but see, it's touching this a little bit, even though I put this right here. It bent the gutter. So I took the gutter off the other side and put the good one here. And I'm going to take the bent, mashed gutter to Home Depot and try to see if they've got something to put it on, match it to put on here. And I taped this up in the meantime in case it rains. But I got to looking at it, and I thought, you know what? I need a canopy top. Move this umbrella because it's damaging the greenhouse, but I need it for shade. And anyway, it's coming. It's dark gray, 8x8, and this is a 6x6.75, so it should give me just a little bit of an overhang in the front. And then I think I'll move this umbrella over here to this little area I've been working on. Okay, let's plug in. Let's see here. I had a pump in it and it was too strong. It was throwing all the water out. And so I got a half size one and I think it's good to go now. I love it though, absolutely love it. I love fountains. I love the sound of water. So I need to get this one on Marketplace and get it sold because I don't need another fountain. Anyway, got to put these blocks down in the rocks to make a little sidewalk to go there. And I thought that this would be a good place. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at that. My new flagpole in the garden. I got to take that one off the barn. Anyway, put it right here and hopefully it won't blow away. And it'll provide a really good shade. So I'll stake it down and take good care of it. But anyway, I'm going to walk down to the mailbox here in a minute. First, I'm going to go over here and show you something. I can't remember what this is called, and I had two of them down at the barn in the two flower pots right there that have irises in it. And the other one just didn't do good, and I threw it away. I probably should have held on to it. But this one came back up. I cut off the dead growth. I can't remember what it is, but it is so hardy. It's been out in this thing all winter. So, man, I have to do a leaf search on that. This is something that grew all around my grandmother's house. Everybody got a big sprig of it. And I wish it would grow along this. And the people, I believe, that bought her home dug it all up. And I guess they didn't know what they had. But it's either smoke on the mountain or fire on the mountain. I think it's smoke. I think that's what it's called. And these are artificial because we haven't gone to get the bushes yet to put right here. We want some miniature boxwoods because these guys got huge. And these bushes are fire chief. And we found out you can't trim them. Once you trim them, they look terrible. So anyway, I got to fix my camera. I'd like for it to be able to go. Oh, it's not going to do it. I'm on my camera. Hello. I'd like for it to go down the driveway more, but oh well, anyway, I'm just dragging today. Here's something I did with my cactuses the other day. I told y'all the story about this, how I got it in a big flower pot, $25 off Marketplace, and it has morphed into this monster, this beautiful monster. And I had bricks in the ground closer to it in the border, you can see because of where the little rocks are. And it's trying to grow beyond it. So I moved them out and I decided to do this little staggered thing here. And I like it. It looks good. And now these guys will have, I got all the leaves out of it. I need to get those sticks. It's just so dangerous to touch any of this stuff because these have not come out real big on these yet. But these little, let me see if I can get to it. These little fuzzy things that come out in these different places, these things, if you get them in your finger, you'll know it. But if you wait too long, in 3 or 4 days, you'll really know it. And then you'll just go to reach for something and ow, there's another one. So once they get you, it's almost like they jump out at you when they see you. But anyway, they hurt. Anyway, I'm really happy with the way the cactus turned out. And I like this little stand of trees. It's just a really sweet place, especially when it gets all greened out. And there's nothing I can do with it, so I put the cactus under there. I've had them a couple of different places, like up in that, before I put that barrel there. But anyway, it's just too much to deal with. So what I wanted to do was put them there and just forget about them. But it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be about 80. It feels like it's 70 something right now. And oh, I just love it. Love this spot, this area, this view. We had some paint to come off the trim on the house up there, and we got to touch that up because we've had it come off in a few places over here once again because of the wind. And then we have to touch up some stain on the posts and build some posts on the back porch, and oh my gosh, all kinds of good stuff to do. Anyway, I was just a little catch-up video right there. I have some videos of the garden work. I'm going to try to post them after a while, and it's the work we did yesterday. But I got one more thing to show you. I posted a video the other day of doing the work in this. I had fire ants that built right here, and I tried to get them gone all winter, and I didn't really mess with them that much. A few times I did. I kicked it to see if they were still in there. Anyway, they're gone now. So I cleaned all the dirt out and went around this. See how I made it better? It was all out in the grass. There's another one. And anyway, this is what I call the split tree, because it goes up. Well, you can't see it now, but they almost touch in the middle. But we put this box here that Steve built me that looks like the barn, and it had rotted in the front and was touching the rock, and the wood was gone. So I used a four-wheeler, flipped it over, put a fresh piece of lumber from the barn, because the other piece of lumber that was on the back part from the barn, leftovers, didn't rot. So anyway, I put that, and I reinforced it with some screws in all of the corners, and I pounded the nails in a little better. Anyway, and I put the fern in here that was at my grandmother's house, that she had in one of her little window wells that goes to her basement. And anyway, I got these the other day out of the woods. So I love ferns. It's a family thing, I guess. My mom loves them. She's always had good luck with Boston ferns. Okay, anyway, that's what I did. I touched that up, made it better, and I'm happy with it. I'm going to touch up the stain on it as well. There's always something to do at Hunt Homestead. It's just amazing. Look at this sky. Anybody watching this that lives in apartment buildings in the cities, you don't know what you're missing. I feel for you. You're tough. Because, man, this is just easy living right here. All right. Have a good weekend, guys.